Right. I like that. We had a little Pink Floyd interlude that we were enjoying thanks to Jeff. We can't share it, of course, with you because I'll be banned from ever being on any internet obscure podcast show ever again. I'm just, bear with me, I'm just sharing the show because I like to do that. And I'll share it. And now the world can see us.
You know, you're cutting into their time.
Hey, what else do these people have to do? If you're watching this show, they got nothing else to do. I mean, if you look at the bucket list of what's there to do, if you're tuning in right now, you've scraped the bottom.
You are bored.
You've hit absolutely. You've cleaned out your shelf paper. You've cleaned out the drawers. You did a little dusting. And now you're sitting around with the family and you're going, or if maybe you're in your car. Maybe you're coming home from work and you just pulled in the driveway. Let me set the scene.
You know, sit back just a little bit. It's cutting your head off.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I thought that was my head. I thought my head was cut off a little bit. By the way, this is the Steve Squared Show. Welcome. Alongside
I am not Steve.
The master of all of the production illusion is the one and only Mr. Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. And of course, I'm your host, funny man, Stevie K. Are we live?
We are live.
Okay, good. We're coming to you live. I wouldn't know that without asking Jeff. I have no technical ability. He's got all the technical.
Because I didn't tell you before I hit the button, right?
Yes, we are live. So it's all about buttons. Anyway, you pull up in your driveway. Let me set the scenario here. Let me set it for Jeff.
Okay.
You pull up in your driveway and you got two choices. You can pick up your phone. Well, first, I'll give me first choice, option one. You can go into your house. The family, the kid, you can hear it from the driveway. Kids are screaming.
Mm.
The spouse, whether the husband or wife, is looking out the window, seeing if you pulled up yet, to help you with this arrangement of children that by accident you've happened to have. Maybe by accident, or maybe planned. But I don't want to. You know, people do like to have kids, I found out. That is something people do.
Yeah.
So you pull in, kids are screaming, you can hear it from the driveway. All hell, you know, as soon as you walk in, after your horrible day at work, now you have your horrible evening at home. Never ends. Or, option two, you put the car in reverse, drive to a nice quiet, maybe in the park, a nice little area by the beachhead. It's beautiful out. Lovely evening.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Gov's Comedy Club podcast. You click on the Steve Squared Show Live. You bought yourself another hour of peace and a little bit of normality, civility before you go home.
I like option B better.
Don't go. Go to B. Put the car in reverse. Maybe they didn't hear you pull up yet.
Yeah, because
maybe they think you're an Amazon driver just dropping a package off.
Because I'm not looking out the door waiting for you to come in.
No. Nobody ever waits for me to come home. So that's your two options. And I hope you chose option B and spend an hour with the Steve Squared Show. Me and Jeff love to have you. If you have any questions, I should have put a phone number. Well, we're not in the studio, so there's no phone to call in, and I don't want you to have my number. Because, you know, I've seen the people that watch this show.
You don't trust your viewers?
Absolutely not. I would never let them have my number. You're lucky they can watch this show. I'm thinking of having half of this audience banned from ever watching this show. I see some of your comments. Anyway, how was your weekend? Anything going on?
No, pretty freaking boring.
Nice. He's not the best in the business for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. He tells it like it is.
I sat here, I watched a movie, I played Call of Duty.
All right, well, what movie did you watch?
What did I watch? The Bourne Identity.
Oh, with the Matt Damon. Is there, they've been showing that. Is there another one coming out, or why are they showing a lot of, I see it all the time now, Bourne.
I think they're talking about a sixth one at some point.
And that plays into a question I have for you later about sequels, but I'll get to that in a moment.
But yes, Bourne Identity, played some Call of Duty, and that was my weekend.
All right. So, did you get to go out and, well, was the weather good this weekend? It was fair.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It was cloudy, nothing great. It wasn't really beach per se, but if you maybe drive down there, you like to drive and take a look.
I may have opened my door for a minute, and that was about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, get out. It helps. Get a little sunshine. Get a little smell of the air. I unfortunately did that, and I got made on by a bird. So, but for you,
And you want me to go outside?
I want
really?
you to have better luck than
Thanks a lot.
I would have had when. But it comes right off, and I hear that's good luck.
It can't be.
It could be. It came off. That's good luck.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's living. I was working on the deck. I'm working on the deck, and of course, it's the annual me versus the carpenter bee.
Oh, again with the bees?
Yes. Well, they don't go. Apparently, they wait for me every year.
I thought you got rid of them last year.
I did, but they came back. Maybe this is the look. Born Identity. There's 6 of them. There's sequels all over the place. You think there's only one set of Carpenter Bees? No, they come. This is Carpenter Bee 2, and then there's Carpenter Bee, the third coming. They're just coming. They don't stop.
You can't spray.
I've sprayed everything known to man that who knows what I have now, but they're fine. But no, I've seen them less. I think I'm winning the battle. My goal is July 4th. I think I could get it done. You know, I'm working on the deck. I really thought I had them away, and I'm working on the deck, and I hear like a humming. And I look up, and it's right there. We're eye to eye, and of course, that I freaked. I threw the hammer nails straight up in the air, and I went running. It was like a cartoon. It came down, the hammer hit me right in the head. Boing! I'm my own walking cartoon, so you should always be following me with a camera because it would be great.
I can make a fortune off of you.
Oh, sure. Well, better you than me. I can't make a fortune off of me. So that was, I went for a run, bike. You know, I had to really put myself, I was very upset, of course. I know you're more of a hockey guy. But, and guessing your hockey thing didn't go well, or you're the Dallas. Did they lose?
Yeah, they blew it to Edmonton.
And what game?
Game 5.
Okay.
At home, they lose. Unbelievable.
That's a killer.
3rd year in a row they make the conference finals and lose 3 years in a row. They lost last year to Edmonton.
I know. I remember you told me. Now, I had my own oof because the Knicks lost in the conference finals in Game 6 to the same team as last year, Indiana Pacers.
The Pacers.
And last year it was Game 7 they lost to the Pacers.
Was it even close?
Well, it was Game 6. And I felt that was in Indiana. So the Knicks, it was all because of Game 1 and why they lost this series. Game 1, they were up by 14 points with 3 minutes left.
And they blew.
And they lost. One guy hit 6 3-pointers in a row.
Damn. And
then they went into overtime and they lost. And that was crushing because it was at home at the Garden.
Wow.
It was hard to come back. You know, in a series, you can't give games away. Especially at home to lose something like that. 7 games is quick.
In that amount of time, you blow it like that?
Yeah, it was that. So then they then they went in Indiana. It was 2-1. Then they were down 3-1, but won at the Garden, made it 3-2. And Saturday night was in Indiana. That was going to be the tough one because if they won that and forced the Game 7, it would have been tonight at the Garden. Yeah, and they probably could have got that.
They may have won,
but it was too tough to get in Indiana. The game was. It was a close game until the 4th quarter. They were right there, 4 points, 5 points, but then Indiana got out in front, and then it was over. So I was disappointed. I mean, this was the closest they had come to Knicks in over 30 years. Like they hadn't made the conference finals since '98.
Yeah.
So, but I was disappointed, but I have to be like, look, this was the furthest I've ever seen them come. They did a good job. Yeah. So. You have to be like that. I mean, you're getting used to your hockey team being there.
Yeah.
So that's more frustrating because they're not getting past that hump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that would be frustrating. Even though you pick an obscure hockey team. It's not from New York.
They're one of the best teams in the league.
Well, of course, it's down. I didn't say they're not good, but they're not from New York.
Of course not. Because New York hockey sucks.
So you just picked Dallas?
I've been a Dallas fan since they were in Minnesota, back in '91.
Oh, my God. Well, there you go. But it's like that. I know people. My brother-in-law is a Celtic fan. He likes the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
And he is...
That's criminal. You're in New York, and you like a...
He is the Boston Celtics fan. And he likes... And you'll relate to this. Maybe you'll relate, because you know football. He's a Washington, now Commander. And he's always been since the Riggins, he's been...
I'm okay with that.
He's always been a Washington, but I know I'm not sure why I never really asked him why that.
You can't be born and raised in New York and be a Boston fan.
Now, I'm not sure if he
You
was
can't.
born and raised here. That's the thing. He might have been maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, look at the fish. So anyway, it was just it wasn't a good sports weekend.
Yeah.
I went for my run, my bike to try to decompress. Didn't work. But that's always depressing because you had these games to look forward to. They were exciting. Yeah. It gets you excited. It's a nice thing at fun at night. Then it's all of a sudden taken away from you. It's over. It's just gone. It's ripped from you.
Nothing until October.
Nothing until that. Well, you got other things. You got your Dusseldorf thing in the corner.
Yeah, great.
You can play Now, I looked this up. There is a band that uses the hammered. If you were with us last week, you remember Jeff has an instrument in his house called the hammered
dulcimer.
Dulcimer, not Dusseldorf.
Not
the hammered dulcimer. Yes. It's a Celtic medieval
Renaissance type of thing.
Type of instrument. He looked at me in shock that I did not know what this was.
How did everybody
As if he
knows?
said, "Hey, I play the drums," and I went, "What is that?" Tantamount to looking at me like that. But okay, I don't know what the hammered dulcimer is. Anyway, I now do, and I found a band that uses it.
Ooh.
Well, it's not who I thought. I thought it was Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it ain't her.
It's not Taylor Swift. No, it's but the Botanist. Have you ever heard of this band?
Never
Botanist.
heard of it.
Botanist.
Botanist.
The Botanist or just Botanist?
Never heard of it.
Okay. Well, I've never heard of it. You've never heard of Botanist?
Of course.
And you call yourself a dulcimer botanist?
Who the hell would?
Well, who would have? Well, there you go. Now, welcome to my world. I don't know anything. You finally know. Let me start off right away. Got two problems. We're sitting at June. Welcome, by the way, to June.
June.
We're in June.
It's here already.
Oh, sure.
Tomorrow's Christmas.
Yeah. No, well, if you go into CVS, you'll see that they already have back to school shopping. Forget about the stuff. Back to school. Get back to school already. You're in school. So I always see the sign for Belmore where they have the Strawberry Festival.
Mm.
It's a rite of passage. It's always there in Belmore on Jerusalem Avenue, the Strawberry Festival. And I always stop there to pick up strawberries because there's the great local strawberries. I'm a big strawberry person. So it was supposed no Strawberry Festival. No Strawberry Festival this year. And all I'm left with is having to go into the dirty supermarket and get these giant.
That is the sorriest looking thing of strawberries I've ever
These are
seen.
poor looking, overpriced, terrible strawberries by Giant.
You paid like what, $8 for
These
that?
were exorbitantly priced because maybe they didn't have the Strawberry Festival, and I'm guessing because it wasn't a good strawberry crop.
Could be.
Is that what you say? A strawberry crop?
I guess.
I don't know.
Sounds right.
I'm not a botanist. Nor do I play the Dusseldorf. Whatever. Where were these made? California. Not good.
I expect better from California.
I don't. This is about what I expect from California. So it was disappointing because I was like, oh, I'll get, and there must be, because usually in Whole Foods or in these stores around this time, they have these, but then you'll always see some local grown that they'll have. A little more expensive, but they have them in bunches, in a little cardboard thing, none in the stores. So maybe they didn't do it this year, the local farmers on Long Island, or they didn't have any, but.
Try a farmer's market.
Yeah, I could, but I didn't, it's not that serious. I do like strawberries, but I'm not going to, hunt out. I'm not going to run to some guy at the side of a road.
You're not going to want to support our local farmers too?
I have no interest in supporting anything other than myself. I hate that. Support your local restaurants. Where are they when I'm in need?
Yeah, really.
When I'm in troubled times, depressed, sad, who's supporting me? I don't see the local restaurant coming by going, "Steve, is everything all right? Have a sandwich on us." You look down. So why do I, in turn, have to support them?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm an eye for an eye kind of guy.
Sorry I suggested it.
Your apology is well accepted, sir.
Just looking out for the farmers.
Forget them. Oh, I almost said something worse. I cleaned it up. Do we have a delayed beep on this?
Now, yep. Hey, I can do that.
Yeah?
Maybe.
You could delay this whole show.
Sure.
The way it's going now. I'm going to tell our viewers their age right now. If you're under the cut or over the cut. And this is how I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I have a bobblehead you might have seen that I brought with me.
Yes, I saw your bob. Looks like looks like Patrick Stewart from back here.
All right, well, let's go from the front.
That is not Patrick Stewart.
That is not. So don't say who you think it is. Take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good look.
I already got it.
Okay. I'm going to let the audience see. Oh, there he is. We almost look alike. You got it? All right. So this is going to tell maybe, but maybe the age range of where you are or what your set is. Now, I know who it is. You know who it is.
That's easy.
Who is it?
Mikhail Gorbachev.
There you go.
First shot. What? It's not? Really?
Where is the stain on his head? It's not Mikhail Gorbachev.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock. That does look a little Mikhailish.
It does.
Would Gorbachev have a bobblehead? You don't get a lot of Russian dictator bobbleheads. That's a line I might start. Russian dictator bobbleheads. Brezhnev. Leonid in Stalingrad. I'll get a whole line of dictators.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is. Kim Ho-Wang. What is his name?
Kim Jong Wu Fang Il. I have no idea.
Egg Fu Wang Fu. Anyway, yes, that's Alfred Hitchcock. So I show my nephew. And he says, "Hey, why do you have a Mr. Wonderful bobblehead from the Shark Tank?"
Kevin O'Leary.
It's Kevin O'Leary.
That's it.
Right?
That's Kevin O'Leary.
Could be.
The Chevalier de Testament.
That's it. There it is.
Nice.
I'm out. I'm out.
You are dead to me.
You're dead to me. Which is one of my favorite sayings, by the way. So that really, and I thought right there, that's it. He wouldn't know Alfred Hitchcock. Mm. He would know from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
That's what he was. That's what's on.
That's good.
And that really is a good determining point of where you are in life. If you know it's Alfred Hitchcock, you've been around a little bit. If you think it's Kevin O'Leary or not, you would just know Mr. Wonderful, then you're probably from, a different generation that's just watching Shark Tank and has no idea about Alfred Hitchcock.
Kind of looks like Stalin from this.
Who?
Stalin. Like right here.
You're really into your Russian dictators. Fantastic. We'll have a different show on that. Russian Dictator Hour.
I don't know where my head is today.
Yeah. Big news. There was a lot of news to talk about. A lot. I got a stack of stuff here to get to.
I see.
But most importantly, I know Long Islanders will be very excited to hear there's a cheesecake factory coming to Long Island. I know people. I thought there was a lot of stories, and I said, what do these people care most about? Cheesecake factory. Two words that have never been more together. Cheesecake in a factory.
Don't we already have one?
Who?
Cheesecake Factory?
Well, you can't have enough cheesecake factories.
So there can be another one.
Oh, there's going to be more.
Okay.
So you can see here. Now, let's see where this one is. Long Island lands new cheesecake factory. What a great story. In the Green Acres Mall.
So far away.
I love that show.
Green Acres, yeah.
Green Acres is the place to be. Mm-hmm. And then she'd go, I love it with my thing to be. Zsa Zsa, right?
Yep. Zsa Zsa.
No, Ava. No, it was Zsa Zsa.
It was Zsa Zsa.
Yeah, it wasn't Ava.
Ava was too good for that.
Ava was too good for that. They gave that to Zsa Zsa. That's what happens. It's like the Kardashians. We'll give this to Kim. We'll give this to the other one. Jenna gets this.
Green Acres Mall, that's in like Valley Stream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a place you want to be eating cheesecake. I'll tell you that.
No, you get stabbed out there.
You'll get stabbed. You better hold on to your knife with a cheesecake on the way home. Now, here is, but that's not it. That's not it.
Uh-oh.
There's
more.
also a Lululemon opening up.
A what?
You don't know what Lululemon is?
Hmm.
It's kind of an overpriced, very bougie place to get leotards for women. Yoga gear. It's a sport brand for the elitist, for the snobby, for the bougie. People in the Hamptons, when they're having somebody else do their exercises for them, or they hired a $900 an hour personal trainer, they would go here, put on leotards and pretend they're exercising. That's who shops here. So this, another loser store is opening up in Lake Grove.
Another waste of space.
Smith Haven, at the Smith Haven Mall, Lake Grove.
Yeah.
This is very good. And we'll also offer shoppers free workouts. Are they a gym too?
Free workouts.
Oh, they're gonna do little outdoor workouts by the trainer. Oh,
No one's doing that.
Lululemon could not be reached for comments. Why is this a problem here? Boy. So that's Lululemon.
No one's doing that.
And as I was reading this story, this is a couple things that upset me. Do you remember how I said they should stop with these honorary degrees and doctorates to people? You know, it's great if they're if you're being a celebrity or whatever athlete. I don't know if it makes you a doctorate or a somebody of wiseness that all of a sudden gets a cap and a gown and gets some kind of rolled up piece of paper. We love our celebrities. We just want to give them everything. But I say Rita Moreno, the great Rita Moreno, was now is a honorary doctorate from Harvard. She got and this is not she's not the only one. NBA icon Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has one from Harvard.
For what? It
says Doctor of Laws. Doctor of dunking. He's got a doctorate of dunking.
No, he's not.
He does. Says right here.
He knows nothing about the law.
He knows something about dunking. He says he's got the doctorate of hookshot. And then, if that's not it, that's that show that my teachers I know love. Abbott Elementary star, Quinta Brunson or whatever. Tired of hearing about her too. Wednesday, Philadelphia gave her a key to the city, which must open up some hell of a door in Philadelphia. Dedicating a separate mural at her alma mater, which was the inspiration for her show Abbott Elementary. Philadelphia mayor and part-time criminal Sherelle Parker. I shouldn't say that. I'm sure I'll be getting a cease and desist from her now. And this is interesting. Well, there's a lot of stories on this one page. Eddie Murphy's daughter. Let me get this right. No. Eddie Murphy's son, his oldest. Eddie Murphy has 10 children. Did you know this? 10 children. Not all by the same woman, by the way.
What the hell?
10 children. His oldest, Eric, married Martin Lawrence, his daughter. So Eric Murphy married Martin Lawrence's daughter. So they are now, I guess, in-laws or something.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
I'm happy.
Congratulations to the Murphy and Lawrence family. I'm so happy for all of you.
You should be.
Gorbachev, ladies and gentlemen.
Could be. Cut down that wall. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm doing bobblehead shtick. This was, I know you'll have you think about this. The great Loretta Swit.
Yeah, Hot Lips is gone.
Margaret Houlihan. Loretta Swit passed away. And she was, of course, part of the iconic TV show MASH. Did you like MASH?
I did. It was pretty good.
MASH was a good show.
It was.
Ran too long.
Maybe a little too.
Yeah, I think the episodes. I was a fan of the earlier, more slapsticky, comedic. I think it got too preachy, and Alan Alda got too. It became too esoteric, too lessony. Too. It was obviously it's war, so it's whatever. But it was lighthearted.
Yeah.
I liked the original cast better. Of those guys, they were a little more funnier. Yeah. The one that played Trapper Wayne Rogers was funny. McLean Stevenson was funny. Yeah. The others, like David Ogen Steers, he brought it. He's more of like that, you know. Yeah. So I like the original one, but the show was a great show. Ran a long time, and back then there was 3 channels, so that's about it. They owned CBS.
Who's left? Just Alan
Alda's left. He's in his 90s. Yeah. Has Jamie Farr passed away?
Didn't he die a long time ago? I haven't heard Jamie Farr in forever.
Or no, I think. Now we got to look that up.
I've heard nothing of him in like years.
Let's look. I bet you. I'm gonna say. You want to bet?
I think he's gone.
You think he's gone?
Yeah.
We're gonna bet right now. Jamie.
I haven't seen him since Cannonball Run.
All right. You would be wrong.
Really?
He is 90 years old. Jamie Farr.
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
He is good. He's still going strong.
Well, there you go.
And I think Gary that played Radar, Berghoff, is also he's 82.
All right, Radar.
So Radar's still doing good.
We can do a MASH reunion.
We're doing it while we're seeing if they're dead or alive. That's a fun segment. That's a fun segment. We should do this with everybody. Name a person, I'll tell you if they're dead. We always do that at my family. We always name it out. We're like, are they alive?
Who's the guy who played
So who else? Oh, BJ is still alive. That played BJ Honeycutt.
Is it?
Yep, here it is. Mike Farrell is he still alive? Yep. Mike Farrell.
Who played Frank?
Larry Linville.
Larry Linville.
He's not I don't think he's still with us. It doesn't say. Well, let me see here. It says when he's born, but it doesn't say. I mean, he could be. He might be.
Mm.
Oh, no. He's not with us.
Okay.
No, he passed away. But yeah, so and David Ocean Stars is still alive.
Yeah.
Right?
I haven't heard of these people in so long.
Yeah, but I don't. Nope. Sorry. Sorry.
The only one I ever hear about is Alan Alda.
Alan Alda. How old is Alan Alda? Let's see how old Alan
He's
Alda
gonna be
is.
like mid-90s. Yes.
He is. No, he's 89.
89.
89.
All right.
He's still young. Anybody want a strawberry? Guys hungry for some bad strawberries from California?
They look diseased.
All right. Okay. I brought diseased strawberries. Anyway,
one of them's growing hair.
I'm doing an experiment, Jeff.
In my living room, he's experimenting.
It's a studio.
Studio.
We're in the
Excuse
studio.
me.
And you know, she talks about Loretta Swit in one of her interviews, how she got lots of letters. She inspired a lot of women to go into the nursing field or the medical profession. So, you know, sometimes we don't realize you do these shows and they run a long time, but then people are like, you know, I want to do that. And they, you know, and they say, I want to get it to the healthy. Oh, we got a call.
Oh, who do we got?
We're getting a call early today. I like this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Who are you?
You're on the air. Maybe not.
Hello?
There he is.
Hold on. Yes?
Is the caller there?
Well, you're the caller.
Oh, I am.
Yes. What's going on today? Ladies and gentlemen, you know that voice. It is the one and only Steve Rhino.
Steve.
Oh, wow.
Jeff,
Is that Jeff?
What's up?
Jeff says, hey.
Jeff, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Now, Steve, I don't know if you could see the show. I actually put up a bobblehead, and I wanted to see who could guess it. Now, I don't know. We're a little delayed, and I don't mean us personally. I mean, it's ha, ha, ha. So...
Well, I'm about to go online, so you gotta give me a moment.
We'll take a moment. And in the meantime, we were talking about the great Loretta Swit.
Oh, she was great.
We were talking about her. You were a MASH fan, right?
Of course.
Now, here's the big question. Were you early MASH or late MASH fan? Early cast or late cast?
Well, the early cast was great, and it kind of transformed itself into a different kind of show.
Right. That's what we were saying.
It was a lot more slapstick at the beginning, and it was good.
Right.
You know? But, I mean, it had to change. I mean, you couldn't, you know, the characters were so one-dimensional. I mean, Frank Burns was one-dimensional, you know.
But I'm one-dimensional.
Eventually, well, yeah, we know that. Very, very one-dimensional.
There you go.
How dare you?
Hollywood's going to be Margaret sometime, right?
Well, I just liked, I guess for me, comedy. You know, I think the Late Show's got a little serious, a little preachy. I get it. They changed, but I love the McLean Stevenson. I did like Larry Linville and Wayne Rogers. I thought,
right.
And I get it. Yes, that was definitely more slapsticky. You know, they were all younger. It was a different show. But
right.
Now, do you think in today's world, MASH could run for that long?
No, nothing can last that long. It's hard to think what could.
Cobra Kai, never die. Cobra Kai. Except in my world, because I stopped watching it.
All right. Well, I got you up on screen.
Did you see
I
the?
don't see.
Oh wait, I don't know if we're in real time with you. I'll put it up.
Yeah.
You see it?
No, not yet. It's gonna take a few.
Oh, okay. So I put it up.
So.
I put it up. If it comes up in a second or two,
There's like a 30-second delay.
yeah, it's probably a little bit of a delay.
Can I just say your hair looks fantastic?
Oh, thank you. That's you know what I use. I use
He's
this.
talking about me.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Well, you do. Jeff has the lovely locks. You have the long locks. I use a wonderful concoction called Organic Shampoo. It's very good.
Mm.
All right, so I saw the bobblehead there.
Okay, now this is gonna tell people. Well, I don't know if you got a good look. I only held it up for a second, but it's going to tell a good idea of where you were at in your life. Who did you think that was?
First, I thought it might have been former presidential candidate Tim Walz.
Okay.
Then I thought maybe it was Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
Very good. Very good. Then you went to?
That's all I could think of at the moment.
Really? Okay. Well, it's Alfred Hitchcock.
It looks nothing like Alfred Hitchcock.
That is
I
Alfred.
told you it looks like Gorbachev.
Jeff said it looks like Gorbachev.
It looks more like Gorbachev. Hitchcock was never that bald. He had little strands of hair.
He does. The hair is, you can't see it. There's the gray hair is behind him. He's got the gray hair.
There's your hair.
And he's got the little director's scarf on.
Well, if that's the case, that's not fair because you just showed it for about 2 seconds.
I didn't, that's what I'm saying. I didn't give.
I can't see the rest of the head.
Well, Jeff just put it up again, so you'll see it.
No, I'm looking at it now, Jeff. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
But I don't see the back. Turn around so I can see the back.
Don't. We did a profile.
I thought there was a little more strands of hair on the bald part.
Yeah, you'll see it more. You'll get it more in person. It's hard to see on the screen, but yes, that is. So what I was saying was, it was Alfred Hitchcock, but my nephew Jared had said it was Mr. Wonderful. So it just shows generationally nobody knoes who Alfred Hitchcock was.
He's been dead for over 40 years, dude.
Well, so I know who Abraham Lincoln is. That doesn't just because people are dead doesn't mean you don't know who they are.
Abraham Lincoln is not Alfred Hitchcock. Abraham Lincoln is the father.
He's not a father. He's a father. He's what?
You know, he saved this nation.
I guess you could say that. This
kind of.
I don't know. That's up for debate.
In a way.
Who knows what he was doing?
Yeah, who knows?
Although the statue is phenomenal. I saw it up close. The Lincoln Memorial. Wow. That's a great job right there.
But look at that face. That's an ugly face, right?
Who? Lincoln?
Oh, come on. You got the $5 bill with you? Take a look at it.
It's well, first of all, he's out now because they're getting rid of the penny. So he's out of luck. Yeah. I know. So Steve, wait, I wanted to tell you, hold on. Let's see if you guys are good. Oh, by the way, Steve, there's another cheesecake. Bring you up to speed. There's another cheesecake factory opening up on Long Island.
Really? Where's that?
The Green Acres Mall.
I heard that.
I know you would. And Zsa Zsa Gabor is going to be at the grand opening.
She's dead.
Oh, well, then I don't know if she's going to be there. She'll be late then. She's going to sing, Green Acres is the place to be. Cheesecake is the mouth to be.
Well, number one, you're right about the fact she's going to be late because she's the late Zsa Zsa Gabor.
That is true.
And of course you do know, and I know you do, that's her sister Ava Gabor that's in Green Acres.
We just said, no, is it Ava or Zsa Zsa?
You said Zsa Zsa.
Zsa Zsa was in Green Acres. Are you sure?
Ava was in Green Acres.
I thought it was Zsa Zsa.
It's Zsa Zsa. Jeff, look it up. Give me a look up. Somebody give me a look up.
Zsa Zsa was not.
Are you sure?
Yes, Zsa Zsa was not in Green Acres. Her sister Ava was.
But I thought Ava was a better actress than that. There you go.
Ava was a better actress. Zsa Zsa didn't do anything like that.
Ava Gabor.
Yeah, he's right.
That's what I said.
Oh my.
Come on.
and Eddie Albert. What a cast.
Yeah.
Pat Boutram, Frank Cady. He was fantastic.
Pat Buttram. You want to hear a funny story? Pat Buttram
Funny
was
story
the
about Pat
first-
Buttram?
was not that funny, but when I moved to LA, he was the first famous person I ran into in a drugstore in LA.
Pretty good. The guy that was from the Green Acres?
Yes.
That's quite it. Did you get his autograph?
Mr. Haney? No, I did not.
I like Steve always has those good stories. Hey, Steve,
Yes.
I want you to spell for me eclaircissement. Eclaircissement. That's it. Eclaircissement. Please spell eclaircissement. And I'll use it in a sentence if you'd like, or I'll tell you the origin.
Okay.
Don't-
Use it in a sentence.
Don't you look it up.
I'm not.
Okay. Eclaircissement. The Knicks, the New York Knicks, were eclaircissement this weekend.
In short, they sucked.
How could you say that? Look at your team. Your hockey team is out. Out. For the third year in a row to the same team. We're only 2 years in a row to the same team. And we went further.
So you said Claris?
Eclaircissement. Eclaircissement.
Sissiment. Okay.
Sissiment.
Sissiment. Okay.
Sissiment.
So you want me to spell this?
I went without looking it up. Jeff is trying to look it up right now. Oh, you just passed it. There it is.
I'll take a guess.
Go back, Jeff. There it is. Number 2.
Class. Let's see.
I was almost right.
E-C-L.
Correct. Good. Can people see this?
No.
Oh. Got it?
A-I-R?
Right.
Okay. Class C?
Correct.
All right. I
Yes.
Claris Cement. Maybe two S's. Two SS.
You got it?
E-M-E-N.
I think we lost him.
Eclaircissement.
What was the last letter?
T is in toy.
You were looking it up.
I wasn't.
You are on your honor. Ding, ding, ding. You have won the 2025.
Let me be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, though. I'm surprised that I did because I'm not a great speller.
Eclaircissement. Steve has won the 2025 Script Spelling Bee. This is fantastic,
Way to
Steve.
go, Stevie.
You and Faizan Saki, who also won. And these were his other words that got him to the final round. This was in the first round where he just played. This was a best of 5. This wasn't a best of 7. He had Chaldi, then he had Similin, Olama, and Adietum. Were his precursor words to get him to the finals. Eclaircissement.
Who uses these words?
I do. I do it all the time.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. My toothpaste is Eclaircissement.
And the
Minty
word
fresh.
what?
Eclairs missing minty fresh.
It's in Missy Fresh. So, but there was a Long Island speller who did get to the semifinals. Brian Liu, 13 of Great Neck, got to the semifinals. Long Island has some spellers.
There you go.
First of all, it's all rigged. There's a lot of collusion going on in these spelling bees, let me tell you. It's all rigged.
Lot of red tape in the bush.
There's an awful lot of red tape in these spelling bees. First of all, the line on this kid was through the roof. FanDuel had him going at 75 to 1.
Damn.
You could blow your money on Fakim Sakid. You'd lose your house. So for those,
my God, yeah.
so he won the spelling bee. Congrats to Fakim.
Congrats. Go Clip.
Steve, the Karate Kid movie The
Okay.
Karate Kid movie, it came out Friday. It did pretty good. I was looking at the numbers.
Did you see it yet?
I did not.
Okay.
Now,
I did not either.
I'm waiting for you. I mean, it did okay. Got, the reviews weren't great, but who cares? It's Karate Kid. Now, I was watching a little bit of some of the old, there was behind the scenes. You probably have seen it. It's behind the scenes of how the old Karate Kid movie was made. And
sure.
you know that they didn't originally want Pat Morita to play Mr. Miyagi.
What do I want?
They wanted the guy from Shogun.
Yes. What's his name?
I don't know how to pronounce his name. He was in the series Shogun. That's the
Right.
most I could tell you. He was a big star in Japan, but here I guess you would know him from Mamufa.
Oh, the guy in the new Shogun?
He's
No,
been no, the original one. He's been in a lot of movies. Too.
right. It was in the Shogun, the series. What was it, like in the 80s or whatever it was?
I never saw it.
Yeah. Anyway, he unfortunately he didn't speak English.
Oh, there you go.
And they didn't think they could bring him up to speed. They're gonna put
I pressed a button. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
We're back.
Give us another. Give me another title, Steve. What's a better title if you were doing the title work?
The Kid That Karates.
The Kid That Karates.
Yes.
It's a little jumbly. I had on Wax On. What did you forget at the title? Did you have a favorite line from the movie?
Wax on.
Wax Off. I kind of like Sweep the Leg.
No mercy.
Karate Kid sweep the leg.
Yeah, what did you have a favorite line from the Karate? Tell me you didn't see Karate Kid, Jeff, and I'm closing shop right now.
I saw the original one.
I like just I like when Pat Morita goes I. Or one of my favorite lines, he goes, "Do you have a belt?" He goes, "Yes, 298, J.C. Penney." He goes,
Watch it for Elizabeth Shue. That was
"Oh, a big Elizabeth Shue fan. Jeff's a big Elizabeth Shue fan." And do you know she got the role? They loved her in the Burger King commercials.
Mm.
She did a couple of Burger King commercials. They liked her bright California. Do you know who else was up for the role?
No.
Steve, any guesses? Up for the role of Elizabeth Shue, who was the love interest of Ralph Macchio.
Take a guess and say, what's her face? Kevin Kline's wife.
I don't know who that is.
Who was big back then?
From Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh no. I know who that. No, that would have been a good choice.
Phoebe Cates.
That's Phoebe Cates,
Phoebe
right?
Cates.
No,
Yes.
Demi Moore
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Helen Hunt.
Okay.
I can see that.
Maybe Helen Hunt. I can't really see Demi Moore. I guess I mean Helen Hunt could be a little blonde, a little Californian. Demi Moore, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think they did good with that Elizabeth show. They nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They nailed it.
Yes.
And so so obviously the new cast of this new one, Jackie Chan. Now, other than the first one, the rest were a mess. I mean, the second one was, but after the third on, I mean, Hilary Swank played in one of them.
I didn't watch them.
Oh God,
That
I
was
don't know.
that was terrible. And
Why
then
not?
and then Will Smith beat up Ralph Macchio to get the rights. And put his son as the Karate Kid. That was another awful movie. And but it all leads up to this. Now, my favorite scene is this. I'm doing it right now, Steve. You'll see it momentarily, where he's trying to catch the fly. You see here what I'm doing, Steve, is I have my chopsticks, and I have I'm doing it though. I'm trying to catch a carpenter bee. I'm gonna go on my deck, since I sprayed every poison imaginable on my deck. And nothing penetrates these bees. Nothing. I'm going out there the Miyagi way, and I'm going to get them.
Why can't I see you doing that?
I'm doing it because I am. Steve, what do you think? Do you see this on the air now? Are you watching this in motion?
Yes, I'm seeing it now.
What do you think? I'll close my eyes, and I'm going to try to catch one of those carpenter bees. He cricketed me. How dare you cricket me?
We have sound effects.
Steve has sound effects. I'll catch crickets like that, too. I don't think these are good for any insect or bug. Look, I got it. I love when he does
Tell
that.
me you can't see him doing it.
Oh, sure.
You see, every week I get cricketed. So now it's nice to have the control over this now. I can cricket you.
So there's this new thing where people are enjoying having other kinds of animals.
Yeah.
Steve, other kinds of animals as pets.
Oh, sure.
Now I'm going to show it in a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I have it up. Hold on. Don't get, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see where I have it. Do I have it? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to just hold this up for a second. So people are enjoying having, goats or different type of things in their homes instead of the, I guess, normal dog and cat. But so there's a new, so people want to see. But I was able to get some secluded footage of what happens when you make a wrong choice in the pet that you might want to have in your home.
Oh my God!
This is what happens.
Well, while I wait for that.
That'll be up in a moment, Stephen.
And this idiot's chasing after
There you go. What is he going to do when he catches it?
How dumb are you to go chasing after a freaking bear?
That's when you have your pet got loose.
You dumbass.
Come back, Sammy.
Unbelievable.
Oh, good Lord.
You're just petting it, and then one day it's people are screaming for their lives. He cricketed. I got double cricketed. I've never been double cricketed.
Wow.
You better find another sound effect before I reach through this phone. There's a red button on this phone. It's called disconnect.
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
Oh, try me. Try me! Now, I had some other thing here.
Oh, go look at that. It's a cover of the...
I thought you would enjoy that.
Enjoyable.
It is enjoyable. I like when you enjoy.
Oh, sure.
Do you know Joe Jonas was out at Looney Tunes in West Babylon?
Yeah, Looney Tunes. Yes, I heard.
What was he doing there?
Who is he?
Shoppers flee as bear charges across mall parking lot. Is this Bayshore?
I think
Sunrise Mall?
that's a Sunrise Mall. That's why the mall's closed. No, he's kidding. Where is? Hold on a second.
They're running after him. They're running after him there.
I think that's the best part is that they're running after it.
These idiots.
Hold on a second.
Let's go chase a black bear.
Black-
That's not stupid.
Hold on a second. Where is? I can't now. Why can't I find what I was just looking for? Oh, did you know there's a what I'm looking for? All right, here. This is something. In the meanwhile, where is it? In the meanwhile, in the meantime, I can't find anything here. I'm a mess. Where is my note? Hold on.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask a question. There it is.
Did you put this? There's like on the bottom of the screen here.
Yeah.
There's like a little aquarium of fish.
Yes. I
Did you
hope
put
you're
that
enjoying that. Well, I think like when people get bored of the show, they can enjoy some fish.
I think you're trying to subdue me so you can just start, attacking me while I relaxingly look at fish.
Well, this is what we're doing. We're trying to mind game. We're mind gaming our audience by mesmerizing them with fish while we go into their Instagram accounts. So, Steve, I want you both to give me a yay or nay on this. This is quick. This is yay or nay.
Or nay.
This is our new segment of the show. The Governor Hochul, am I saying her name right?
Yes.
Hochul.
Hochul.
You're not saying you're right. You're not saying you're right if you're, getting up a loogie there.
Oh, okay. Hochul. So we're doing cell phone ban in schools. Yay or nay?
Yay.
I
I'm okay with that.
don't know.
I think they should be allowed to have phones, computers. They can even go to school.
My phone, I
tell you
think I
what,
should have
if I
my
have to
phone
pay
whenever I want to.
If I
This
gotta
is
pay
a
a
free
fortune
country.
in school
It's so
taxes,
unfair.
they better
So
be sitting in
unfair.
those goddamn chairs.
I love the
learning
way
something.
I love the way you two are arguing opposing points and neither can hear each other. Steve is saying we live in a free country and you should be allowed to have what you want. Jeff is saying if we pay enormous school taxes, these kids better be sitting and learning,
That's right.
not Googling where Joe Jonas is going to be.
That's damn right. Put the freaking phone away and learn something.
Wow. Jeff,
You're just-
I love
you're
this.
such a- God, he's such a hard ass. What's up with that?
You
man?
know, this is like that great interview. I should have you two in a room. It's like Gore Vidal and the other guy.
bro, you got long hair, man. And listen to you, you're a real drag, dude.
If I gotta pay property taxes on that freaking school, they better be learning something.
Right on. All right,
That's great.
number 2, the pro and counterpoint. I like this. We've turned into a political show. I say I have a proposal. Only cash withdrawals from an ATM. Yay or nay?
Where else would you get cash?
What's that?
Only the only function an ATM should have is a cash withdrawal.
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
Yay.
What do you think, Steve? Only to do a cash withdrawal. That's it.
Why? People can't do deposits? What's the problem with that?
I don't want to be behind when I'm in a rush and somebody's paying their homeowner's equity line of credit in a machine. Okay, go to the teller. I don't want you moving money from embezzled monies from Icelandia while I'm waiting to get a $20 bill. Go.
And sometimes
Okay,
I screw up and I hit the balance check button
Uh-oh.
instead of the withdrawal button. I gotta sit there and wait for my balance now.
Too confusing. There's too many choices.
One button.
One
Withdraw.
button, cash, and I'll hit it when I want you to stop.
We make a lot of unhealthy choices. You realize that.
I make a lot of unhealthy. I'm all about healthy choices. I am Jack.
That's right. Here's the man who will show you how to feel better. Jack Bully.
This is tough. We're trying to get third audio from my phone, from Steve's phone to my phone to the audience of the Steve Squared Show. We deliver the poorest quality of any podcast show out there in the world.
This show's, I'm sorry, this show's terrible.
I love that show. Come on.
Yes.
Wait, I got another yay or nay for you, Steve. Are you done with movie sequels? Yay or nay? Have you had it, or you like them?
More than 60% of them I probably am very disappointed with.
Jeff?
I'm on the fence.
That must be painful.
I want a new Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right.
Ugh,
Why? I mean, what?
Because I want
I'm surprised.
to see Margot Robbie dressed up as a pirate.
So just Google that or something. I'm sure you can find it on some weird channel. You got to make a whole movie and pay Johnny Depp $600 million? I got one more.
God, another one.
Jeff is, well, Steve's a little, you're vinegar tonight, my friend. You got a little arsenic in you.
You're a cookie full of arsenic.
You're a cookie full of arsenic.
Wouldn't want to take a bite out of you.
That's right. Well, I got two, but I'll go with this. Wait service at the movie theater. Too bougie, or you like the idea? You like it? Wait service, like where you get delivered your food at the theater. If they do this at
the only time I do it is when they don't give you a choice.
What do you mean they don't give you?
Well, there's certain items that I won't have them deliver like soda or popcorn, but they have pretzel nuggets and they won't be ready, so they have to deliver it to you. I mean,
okay, so yeah, I understand. So something they're cooking has to be delivered.
Yes. I mean, I don't think it's necessary. I agree.
I think it's getting a little too,
I want nothing to do with it.
That's a little bougie. I think get your popcorn, get to the seat.
People and their ways.
It's their ways. And by the way, the pretzel nuggets were also knocked out in the third round of the playoffs. The Detroit pretzel nuggets are gone. They're actually been eliminated in tough game, game 6. I got triple cricketed. If Steve was in here now, we'd be going at it. It's actually that time of year for not crickets, but cicada or cicada, as they say in the South.
I don't think this only happens every 17 years. This isn't happened like last year.
No, it's this year. This is the 17th year. Look it up. Steve, spell cicada.
Cicada. C-E.
C-E. Cicada. You say cicada, I say cicada. Let's call the whole thing off. Steve, you thought the Knicks was an exciting series. Jeff thought I thought, I'm dialed in. We're dialed in on sports. Jeff is dialed in on the hockey. His North Stars lost. The Dallas team lost to Edmonton. But nothing compares to the excitement.
They were the North Stars when they were in Minnesota. They're now just the Stars.
Oh, just the Stars, because they're not North anymore. Right. They got rid of the North. Get rid of the North. They should be the South Stars now. Dallas South Stars.
That's really clever.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right. They can't hit a cricket a fourth time. Do me a favor and let me handle the jokes, huh? Cue up the production of one of the most. This is one of the most. Forget about basketball finals. Forget about all the rest of the hockey, NHL. This is the epitome of the wide world of sports as we love it. Here we go. Now, Steve, you'll be seeing it. This is the National Chess Championship. Look at them move. Look at the grace. Look at the thought that goes into each move. Don't do it! Don't! Oh, God, he did it. Wait, it'll lock up. It's coming up. Don't cricket it. Now, let me give you the names of these two competitors. This is Gukesh Dimanjaro defeats Magnus Carlsen. Tell me when you're getting it, Steve.
I'm still not getting it.
Still?
Oh, he got angry.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
You see the way he just, dropped the chess piece.
Look at that.
Oh, not happy.
He is not. I love the walk-off, too.
The fish are very relaxed.
It still didn't come up?
No.
Really? All right. Say, it'll be there.
He gets pissed off over it.
I will tell you when it comes up.
Oh,
so
tell me when it comes up. All right. It's only a
Yeah.
10-second thing. But you tell us when it comes up. And because we don't want to talk over it, but
2 minutes.
it's what? Oh, it's already. What time is it?
7:28.
Oh my goodness! Did we didn't even get to?
Hang on.
Oh, you getting
See
it?
what you guys are doing right now. No, I'm turning you up so you know where you are. You're still talking about Johnny Depp and
Oh wow, we're way behind.
30
Yes.
seconds.
That's 30 seconds. That's last week. That's last week's show. We're a week behind. Oh my God! Good grief, Charlie Brown.
I'm afraid so.
Wow, I didn't know it was that serious. Hey, do you know, Steve, this show, Jokey the Joke Man, I was going to save it for when we're in the studio, but The Joke Man is on it.
You mean Jackie the Joke Man?
Jackie the Joke Man. He's gonna.
Jokey the Joke Man.
I said
really?
Jokey the Joke Man. He's gonna be on a show.
No, Jackie has a show?
The Better Sister. He appears in The Better Sister. I don't know what that is.
For what, 5
Oh,
seconds?
yeah, that was, I watched that the other day.
Oh, how is it?
It's really good. It's a crime. It's not a comedy. It's an actual, like, it's a crime, based on a crime novel.
It's a crimedy. It's a crime.
Go Jackie.
Go Jackie. Good for him.
Who does Jackie play?
I don't know. It says Jackie the Joke Man poses with The Better Sister. Stars Michael and Corey Stoll. It says it was shot in Bayville.
Doesn't mean he's in. He's just posing with them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. No, it says he appears. It says he
Does it?
appears. Yeah, he appears in the.
Well, Jackie lives in Bayville. So.
Well, there you go. Hey, if you're interested in a car, did the chess match come up yet?
No, dude.
Oh my
It's not
god.
gonna come up until it won't come up until 8 o'clock.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
I just cricketed you for a third time.
Oh,
You're about to talk about it's actually that time of year, but not crickets, but cicada.
oh my god, we're only at Cicada.
It's like a 5-minute.
That's a huge delay.
Jeez.
Yes, it is.
Steve, the Suffolk County auction, the cops are auctioning off some nice cars this weekend.
Oh, really?
85 cars will be auctioned off, including Porsches and Lexus, Lamborghinis. And you get these cars. This is amazing. You get these cars, incredible, for like $500.
Mhm.
The only problem is you usually get pulled over in a couple of months where there's a body in the trunk. And then you're on Dateline where you're serving 12 to life. And you're trying to explain that you bought this car at an auction. Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? I don't even speak Paranese. I'm not from Thailand. That's not my coat.
I didn't know there was a shotgun in the floorboards. 7:30.
Oh, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, you know what? Wait, let me see what else I wanted to get to quick. I like that. I do like that, Stephen. Hold on a second. Oh, this is interesting. I'll finish with this. Let me see. It says here, my husband's female friend posted an insulting, targeting me on her social feed about something private in me and my husband's marriage. I am livid. My husband is avoiding the whole issue, making excuses. And I'm very much a benefit of the doubt person. I just feel so betrayed by it all, and especially by his failure to stand up for me. Any suggestions? I have one, and it involves a thought-off shotgun and explosives.
Get over it or get divorced.
Oh, Steve, what do you think of this? I began dating a man who told me he was divorced.
Mm-hmm.
In a fit of rage, a few years ago, I brought up his ex-wife. He moved out the next day on his own volition. Spell that. Turns out he had been married the entire time.
Shocking.
He got a divorce 5 months later. He did not tell me this, but I found out in a public filing. Can you say stalker? It says recently he commented on a painting I was working on. So that's what struck me. She was working on a painting. Artists are usually insane people. That's why it came up. Yeah, Van Gogh.
Mm.
So my suggestion to her is cut your ear off. Well, cut his ear off. Isn't that what painters do?
Well,
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out here. What am I looking at on this chess thing? Oh, did he just get nasty and just mess up the checkboard? Or
Well,
whatever?
it was quite a chess match there. Yeah, did you see how it ended?
Yes.
In a fit of rage.
that is so 10 minutes ago.
This is what Steve lives on. This is the stuff he lives on: rage and false rage from these old biddies who write to to Dear Abby or whatever, Amy or
Eric.
yeah, Eric, yes.
Eric is the new guy now. He got my job. Should be my job. It should be Dear's. Do you know, me and Steve I sent it to Steve. There was a Steve Squared show, imposter show, called The Steve Squared Show back in 2020. One episode.
Way better than ours. Way better. They talk about relationships.
Steve, the great actor that Steve is, he probably called them up and, as the attorney.
I filed this. I tell them that I gave them a cease and desist. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to be taken like that. What am I? A chump?
You have a lawyer friend of yours. So.
That is true. I'm just trying to see. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? I was in the one of my favorite spots. I was in the library and I heard a man ask another man, "What is a good?" Sounds like a joke, right? I heard a man ask another man.
Who's coming?
Nothing really that big. I built it up now. He said, what does it mean to be what is a good Samaritan? He goes, what does that phrase mean? And the other man said, well, doing a good deed. This is the conversation. And I said, does that man not know? It's pretty self-explanatory what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, what does it mean? What does the freezer mean? What does a freezer do? What does that do? What does that? Keep things what? Cold? How does that work? Keep things cold, right? Good Samaritan. He was confused on the good and the Samaritan part. I'm not really sure. That's it all about words. That's why I feel KFC should go back to Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's more self-explanatory. You don't know. You're fooled by KFC.
Well, they do say Kentucky Fried Chicken now. They don't.
Who says it?
It's not always KFC.
Oh, I think it's KFC.
I need me some KFC.
Yeah, Jeff says he needs him some KFC.
Jeff, we all need some KFC. I want to see Steve eat a piece of KFC.
I'll tell you this. In the studio, which hopefully will be next week, I will bring in, if you bring in a bucket of KFC, make sure it's extra crispy. I used to, you love the extra crispy. Jeff loves the, I know Steve's an original guy. You're original.
Yeah.
You like the 11 herbs and spices.
I think it tastes much better than the crispy. Too much bread in there.
Too much breading, right?
Crispy is so good.
It takes away from the flavor.
The flavor of what? Of the Long Island muskrat they're using?
Spices. You buffoon.
You might as well stick your face in a garbage can. It's the flavor.
Wow.
But,
wow.
boy,
Jeff is going all in on extra crispy.
It's that good. Damn.
He loves him some extra crispy. He also loves spending time at Good Samaritan Hospital getting his stomach pumped. If you like, that should be their theme song.
I haven't had KFC in years.
Good for you. That's why you're still alive. Steve, honestly, when was the last time you had KFC?
About 2 weeks ago.
Really? And what did you get?
Well, they have something special right now.
Oh.
They have chicken and waffles.
Ooh.
So they have these little waffles to go with it, with a little thing of Mrs. Butterworth's syrup, and it was delicious.
In another minute, I'm cutting you right off. How dare you on this show that we promote health and fitness and good-natured well-being.
Do you still taste this?
1, 2, 3. That wasn't very hot. Remember, this is our first day together. I don't want you to overdo it. We're going to take it easy. Just like
how dare he puts on... You don't deserve to watch Jack LaLanne. I'm banning you from ever watching Jack LaLanne.
We should do a show where you do Jack and you put me through the moves.
I should put... Hey, Steve, did you hear this? A man's nose was bitten off. Look at this story. This guy's nose was bitten off in a bar fight. And this is why... And I know, you'll see it in an hour. But this ties into my whole Good Samaritan thing. What had happened was this man, Tyson Carter, he saw two men harassing a woman in Brentwood. And he went to get involved and he got his nose bitten off.
That's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
Exactly. I could have told that guy. It goes, you want to know what it means to be a good Samaritan? Ask this guy who had to have his nose re-put on.
In Good Samaritan Hospital.
In Good Samaritan Hospital. I tie everything together. This is how we do it here. We put it all together. And he said he's very happy with the work done. He said it almost looks like his old nose.
Almost.
Just off by a nose. And on that note, I think that's all we could do for this week on the Steve Squared Show.
God.
For my distant
10
friend,
minutes.
what'd you say, Steve?
We went a full 10 minutes over.
You know what? That's okay. There's no show coming on after us. Maybe 8 o'clock. As long as I get off by then, I'm all right. For myself, of course, for the great Steve. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
I like, and congratulations on winning the spelling bee.
Oh, I'm honored.
I'm going to take those crickets and cicadas or cicadas. And for Jack LaLanne and for Jeff. Funny Man CBK says, we'll see you next week in the studio. Thanks for stopping by.